Hey, family. So my video got cut short because my storage was full. I'm going to continue on this rational emotive therapy. Towards the end of that last video, um, I titled it "The Past is the Past," but it mentioned the ABCD model for rational emotive therapy, and the A is activating experience. B is the belief about or interpretation of the experience. C is the upsetting emotional consequences, the disturbed emotions. And then the D is for disputing of irrational thoughts. So that's the ABCD model. And then I didn't read the list here. I'm going to go ahead and read that off. And these are exchange these thinking patterns for better thinking patterns. And instead of thinking must, try thinking prefer. Instead of thinking should, think is desirable. Instead of I have to, think I choose to. Instead of need, use the word want. Instead of can't, use choose not to. Instead of ought, try it would be better. Instead of never, use rarely. Instead of all, use many. Instead of using always, use often. Instead of can't stand, use don't like. Instead of awful, use highly undesirable. Instead of bad person, use bad behavior. And instead of I am a failure, use I failed at. And then here are some examples. I have to do well. Instead, I want to do well. You shouldn't do that. Instead, I prefer you not do that. You never help. Instead, you rarely help me. I can't stand my job. Instead, I don't like my job. You're a bad boy. Instead, that behavior is undesirable. I'm a loser. Instead, I failed at this one task. I need love. Instead, I want love but don't need it. All right, now on to the interventions list, which I got interrupted in. Interventions for depression. Use RET, rational emotive therapy, to manage the feelings of depression. Depression is a disturbed emotion, generally, meaning it is so big it takes all your energy just to maintain it. Look at your beliefs about the situation. Are they rational, or are you engaging in thinking errors, shoulding, awfulizing, or judging yourself or others very harshly? Make sure your thoughts are based on fact, that they help you in attaining your goals, and that they help to keep you safe, sober, and free. When the feeling is not being blown out of proportion, you will be able to think clearly and take some action towards resolving the situation causing the distress. Use positive self-talk. Practice gratitude. Identify things you have to be grateful for. Identify the things you can do well. Look at the glass as if it's half full, not half empty. 3, do something nice for yourself and healthy. You can't always count on others to take good care of you, but you should always be able to count on yourself. 4, go to a 12-step meeting. Actually, you should do this regularly, so there is an established support system there when you really need it. There will be support when you can't seem to figure it out by yourself. 5, talk with your family or friends about what is bothering you. Ask for ideas about how to handle it. Venting often helps, and you may just hear a good solution too. You will have it reinforced that others care about you. 6, take a walk, wash your truck, play cards with friends. Bake a pie, go shopping, do something. It makes you feel less hopeless when you are taking some action. 7. Engage in problem solving. I explained problem solving in a previous video. Identify the problem. The problem solving was in part 9 of anxiety, that video. So engage in problem solving. Identify the problem. Make a list of all the options you could think of that might be used to solve it. Think them through to their obvious conclusions and the pros and cons of each. Choose one of these and do it. Evaluate it after some time to see if it is working out or if you need to do some more problem solving around the same situation. Take care of business promptly. So those are some interventions for depression. Interventions for the need to control. Oh man, I got a headache. Ask, why am I feeling the need to control? What is out of control? Be sure to correctly identify the problem. I can waste a lot of energy trying to control someone or something that is not within my power to control. I can control myself, however. Okay, so I can't. It says can in here, but I can't waste a lot of energy trying to control someone or something that is not within my power or control. I can, however, control myself. 2, remember the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. That's the serenity prayer. Manage the things I can and accept the things I can't. Doing an accurate evaluation of which situations fit into which category is very important. 3, take care of business promptly. Nothing makes you out of control of your own life faster than procrastinating. If you procrastinate, ask yourself why. Afraid of failing? Afraid of rejection? Too much to do? Overwhelmed? Need to set more reasonable limits? 4, take credit for the things you do well. Don't focus only on the negative or things that didn't go the way you wanted. 5, practice gratitude. Be sure to see the things you have as well as the things you should, as well as the things you would still like to work towards. 6, use rational emotive therapy to manage emotions. Don't awfulize the situation. Check for things you are telling yourself that makes you feel even more out of control than you are. A lot of those stereotypical beliefs about men never needing help, never feeling scared or sad, always being strong, etc., are a bunch of crap and irrationally increase your distress. You don't show your feelings to just anybody, but this is what a trusted support system is for. 7, ask for help when you need it. Get feedback from others about how you are perceiving a situation and how they might handle it. The final decision is still always yours. You've just gathered a bit more information with which to make a decision. When you go to others for support and feedback. Also, the venting helps to manage the emotions, so it is taking so much of your energy that there is nothing left to do something constructive with. So that's for the need to control. This next one's a pretty long one. I'm going to get into low self-esteem and worthlessness. Interventions. Do not dwell on your faults. Be sure to take credit for the good things you do. 2, value your own opinion at least as much as you value others' opinions. 3, do not shrug off responsibility. It makes you feel bad about yourself. 4, don't procrastinate. This too will make you feel less competent and lets you waste your energy on worry. 5, treat others as you would like to be treated. If you treat them badly, it would make you think less of yourself. 6, Set realistic goals and work towards them. 7. Be around people who treat you with caring and respect. Allowing people to treat you badly suggests that you think you deserve it, or that this is what you must settle for, as you won't be able to get any better. 8. Recognize that everyone encounters problems, and problems you are experiencing are not proof that you are a failure. 9. Do not say negative things about yourself. You may have made a behavioral mistake, but you are not a mistake. 10. Do not keep any secrets. Any secret you have to keep is a thought that you are expecting to be judged harshly on. This means that you are already judging yourself harshly on the issue. Get it out in the open and work towards resolution. 11. Do nice, healthy things for yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure to get regular sleep, nutritious diet, etc. 12. Attack problems promptly and directly by using a problem-solving process. Look back at the video on anxiety, number 9, the problem-solving process. Use positive self, this is number 13, and the last one of this video. Use positive self-talk and avoid being around negative, critical people. Actually, I'll do one more. I'm trying to keep this video short enough where it doesn't cut me out. But wanting to quit interventions. Ask myself if I'm being rational. Am I being impatient and expecting things to happen too quickly? Being this demanding can set me up to feel frustrated and discouraged. 2. Get some feedback from someone I trust about these questions. 3. Identify the problem. Make sure I understand this is what is going wrong. 4. Then work the problem-solving process. Set goals for how I want it to be. Identify possible actions I can take to achieve that. Ask others for ideas too. Look at the pros and cons of these actions. Choose one that seems to have the most benefits and least costs, and try it out. 5. Take a break and walk away for a little while. Sometimes go smoother when you come back refreshed. So sometimes things go better or smoother when you come back refreshed. Number 6, remind myself of my own goals. Remember why they are important to me. 7, think the situation through to the end. If I quit, what will the consequences be for me? Do I want that? 8, ask for help when I need it. We all need help some days. I will not worry about what others think. I'll just keep working to reach my goal. 9, remind myself that Thomas Edison had 1,000 failed attempts to invent the light bulb. He said he learned something from each attempt, and that was one more thing that would not work. So it helped him focus in on what might work. So I want to learn something from each thing that doesn't go well in my life. 10, remember what I have to be grateful for. The things and people I love and value, my health, my freedom, my child. Remember, not everything is bad. And then 11, tell myself, this too shall pass. Whatever the problem is, with some effort, I can get around the obstacle. I am not a quitter. All right, guys. That was that. Keep pushing forward. Never give up. Just because we've lived a certain way so long, don't mean we have to continue to do it. Thanks for watching my video. Catch you in the next one.